I hear you. Go ahead.
Brother, Christian Prince.
Uh-huh.
Listen. I have a question.
All right. Are you a Muslim?
Yeah, but I've been doubting my faith.
But you sound like you are a Shia. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Look, so I was like doubting my faith, and I texted my Muslim friend,
Uh-huh.
and then he was all like, he like sent me a scripture of the Bible, and he was like, the Bible goes against itself. Can you explain it to me?
He said the Bible go against itself?
Yeah. And then he sent me some verses.
Okay. So is he saying to you that the book of Allah going against the book of Allah? Isn't it the Bible according to Islam is sent by Allah?
Yeah.
So how the book of Allah? Is he saying to you that Allah could not protect his book and there's a contradiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
That mean Allah is a false God. This is number one. Number two, this Muslim is a hypocrite. Let him come to me and let us see. It is the Quran go against itself. In fact, the Quran says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot of contradictions, which mean the God of Islam is the one who set the rules, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So how Allah he says, if this book not from Allah, you will find a lot of contradiction, and still the Muslims believe in it when the Quran, all of it is against the Quran. Every chapter in the Quran is against the Quran. Any chapter.
Real.
Do you like to invite this man who says to you?
Yeah,
same time, my friend, when somebody says to you and he gave you scriptures, you can go right now and type the scripture says contradiction, and you will see what the Christian says about it. If it's convincing to you, then it's convincing. If it's not, that means the Christians are they don't believe in the true God then too, right? Or their book is corrupted. But I assure you that all their question is invalid. It's stupid and silly. Like they say to you, how here it says the king, he was etc. age, and there it says he was etc. age. This is not a contradiction. This is a stupidity of them. A king, he become a ruler, but doesn't mean he become a king, because simply you inherit the throne, but there's an age. If you don't reach that age, you are not the king for real. You are just a king by name. So this is not a contradiction. This is their stupid silly stuff. But in the Quran, their God don't remember which one he created first. One verse he says he created the earth and then the heaven. The other verse says the heaven and then the earth. One verse he says the stars first, the mountains last. One verse says, well, the earth, the mountains, the water first, and the stars last. So if the Muslims are seeking decency and honesty about contradiction, well, this is in the Quran. Especially the Quran says, if this is أفلا يتدبرون القرآن ولو كان من عند غير الله لوجدوا فيه اختلافا كثيرا. How come they cannot deal with the Quran? Why they cannot deal with it? Because it's a stupid book. It cannot be both in the same time. You cannot be a God who created the stars first, and then in the second verse you say you created the mountains first. And this goes for everything.
CP, when I learn off you, like people in your chat, they say I'm trolling, but I actually want to learn about Christianity.
No problem. I know if somebody is trolling or not. No problem. You can troll, no problem. You troll with me, I will troll you to Allah. Don't worry about it. So do you see the verse in the Quran?
Yeah.
Okay, what it says, if this is a book made by other than Allah, you will find in it a lot, surely you have found in it a lot of contradiction. And this is my challenge to the Muhammadan. Who is a Muhammadan? He can join us and examine this verse with us. Anyone?
The Muhammadans said they're here. Do I give you their app?
No need to give them the app. Just invite them. Okay, Amir. Thank you very much for joining us.
Here. I pinged them, Christian Prince. Can you get them on stage?
Where are they in the chat?
Yeah, they want to debate you.
Are they in the chat? They can put their hand up. We invite them. Just let them come.
Alright. That's them. They're in the event.
Do we have any Muhammadan? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I know usually you take calls only from Muslims.
All right.
I'm an ex-Muslim. I just want to push back a little bit on something, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I heard you once say Muslims believe that, excuse my language, like in heaven, the man would have endless penis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I saw that you provided the evidence for that.
Mm-hmm.
And I totally agree with you. Like when I saw the evidence,
Okay.
I certainly can't say it's wrong. It's certainly there.
Okay.
But I just don't feel like it's fair to say that Muslims believe in that, because like for I don't know 25 years when I was like practicing going to the mosque, I never heard of this, to be honest with you.
Okay. Can I answer you?
Yeah, sure.
So you are telling me, I'm not being rude, by the way, to you. I'm just, please be patient with me. So you are telling me I am a Muslim who was ignorant for 25 years and never heard of it, and I don't know it. So still the Muslim believe in it. When I say Muslims, is Islam. So if you are a person who never heard of it, it's not my fault. If I say the Christian believe in this, and then a Christian guy, he said, I never heard of it. Well, the Christians still believe in it. Who is he? He's nobody. The Christians is those who know their religion or their belief, and they believe in their belief. So you being ignorant is not an excuse. It's your ignorance. So now you are saying to me, well, a Christian prince, he knew way more than me, even though I was 25 years Muslims and left Islam. But I never heard it before, because they wouldn't talk about it, because it's a shameful thing. It's a stupid thing. How many Muslims will leave Islam? Let us be honest here. How many Muslims will start thinking about leaving Islam if the sheikh in the mosque, he said to them, brothers, sisters, Alhamdulillah, tomorrow when you go to heaven, Allah will give you endless penis. How many will leave? Those things, they hide it. If it is something they can be proud about it, they will repeat it every day.
CP, I work in a warehouse, so they brought another guy from Afghanistan, right? I live in Canada.
Okay.
And this guy, when he met me, like he really liked me, but like I'm trying not to tell him that I'm like an ex-Muslim, because you know how these people think. And one day another colleague, he told him that, hey, Muhammad doesn't believe and if you see the look in his eyes, I was like worried for my safety. But then he asked me why you don't believe, and I told him, man, did you know that your prophet married someone who was 6 years and have sex with them at the age of 9? And he was like, no way, right? And he kept talking like bad about Hindus, how they believe in like statues and stuff. I told them, bro, like your prophet went to the moon, or like beyond the moon to the heaven on a flying donkey. And you know, like there's a lot of stuff they don't know about, right? It's like all propaganda. I just like I like your shows. I totally agree that I was ignorant, but I just like my push is the difference between Muslims and Islam. Yeah, I agree with you. Muslims, yeah, they don't know about that, but Islam is totally saying that. So that's like was my little bit push on that point. I think it's more fair to say Islam.
You can say whatever you want, but Islam, Muslims, when I say Muslims, is somebody, he knows his religion. There is obviously...
So just, I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but just like a little...
Okay, if a Muslim, he think he can take a Christians as a friend, obviously he is not a Muslim, because the Quran says, the one who take them as a friend, he is one of them. Right?
What do you call these like 1 billion plus people people.
It doesn't matter what I call them. I'm talking about Muslims who believe in Islam. If they are not Muslims, they are not Muslims. Who care about numbers? Same as in Christians. There's a 3 billion Christians. But are they really Christians? There's many of them. They don't even know a single phrase in the Bible. They are not Christians. They call themselves John, George, etc. But they are false people. They are not Christians.
There's a lot of people who are like good Christians.
My friend, there's nothing is called. This is nothing about good and bad. This is about a belief. I'm not discussing if you are a good person or maybe you are better than me. This is not the question. There is people, they can be good, but good is relative to what they think. So there is somebody he think he is good because he's homosexual. Someone else he think he's good because he's not homosexual. The other one he think, my friend, just let me explain to you. The word good is relative. The people who used to eat human being, they never thought that they are bad. But they eat a human being. They catch a human, they catch him, they kill him, they cook him, they slaughter, they butcher, and they eat him as if he's a cow. A Hindu, let me finish. A Hindu, if you kill his cow and eat it, you are a very bad person for him. So the word good is very much relative to where you live and who you are and who is the one looking at you and who is the one who is judging you, and by what rules. For us as the Christians, the word good and bad, there is no human being is good. No human being. It doesn't matter who is he, including the Christian. The good only belong to Allah. According to Muslims, the good for us belong only to God, according to Christians. But when we examine the good of Allah, we find it evil. We examine the good of Christ, we find it extremely truthful and wonderful. So for us, nobody is good and nobody deserves to be called good. This is, you can say in normal conversation with people about describing someone, no problem. But when you speak about religion, you cannot say good people. There's no good people. All people are sinners. However, when I have a religion teaching me that I can have sex with a child, she is 6 years old, as you said, and then there is somebody, he don't know that, but doesn't make him good. He don't know it. And actually it make him more stupid. It make him bad, because still you are bad if you are ignorant, because then you can be involved in something stupid and you become like you join a gang but you do not know that they rape children. Why you join it? So that is not an excuse for who is good and who is bad. For me, anyone who believes in Islam, he have to be following Islam. Otherwise, why you call yourself a Muslim? Same for a Christian. If somebody claims to be Christian, wearing cross in his neck, but he's a pimp, obviously he's a pimp, he's no Christian. So I'm not here to discuss there's good people and bad people, because in my eyes, as God taught me, there's no good people, including me. No good people. Never ever think there is something is called the good people. The good is relative between each other. Like I can say you are better than me, but still you are not good. It's like we have a pile of garbage, and there is one he stink more than the other one. So a human being, all of them, they stink. And why they stink? With their sin. And usually, and this is what a human being does, when he stink, he cover his sink, he hide it, cover it up. He don't expose it, but still he stink. It's like somebody, his house is full of dirt. What he do? He push it under the couch or under the bed. So people, they come, they see only what is shiny, but the fact his house really full of garbage. So the word good is relative. It's only not relative when it's speak about God, for He's perfectly good, and that's why sin have nothing to do with Him, but sin have a lot to do with us. And then you say to me, I want to push back. Well, you cannot push back, because simply, why you call yourself a Muslim if you do not know what Islam teach? Then you should not. This is your fault, not my fault.
I won't like to argue on their behalf, but in fairness, like objectively speaking, a lot of them, quote unquote Muslims, they don't even speak Arabic. So
doesn't matter.
See how.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I don't speak, my friend. I don't speak Hebrew. All right.
Yeah.
that is not an excuse for me to know to say I do not know the Bible. Correct? Because
that's fair enough.
because these days, I mean, maybe in the old days we can say so, there's no translation, blah blah, but now, I mean, you have a software can translate anything for you in 2 seconds in your phone, right?
Yeah, but like, isn't, for example, Ibn Kathir, like I've watched your shows a lot to know that you know that, like Ibn Kathir and others, they are basically like in English they are different.
Exactly.
That's fair,
But my friend,
not here to push.
this is why we are here. This is why I'm here.
Yeah.
If everything is truthful in front of people, you see, why there is somebody he teach in school? Why there's a teacher? Because
Yeah,
the teacher job is needed. If it's not needed, nobody will hire a teacher, correct?
we'll only have books, no teachers.
Yes.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. And why we need books? Because books is needed. So anything is needed exists there for a reason. And now, if we keep saying excuses, like, you know, some Christians are fake. They say, they go sleep around, have sex, you know, and then they say God is merciful. That's false. You will go to hell. That's not what God asks you to do.
Yeah.
You have to prevent yourself. If you don't repent, time will come and you die, and this is your lifestyle. Okay, you are gone. So we can fool ourselves, and we can claim to be Christians too, but in fact we are not. I can commit sin because I'm weak, okay, but I fight my sin. Like, sometimes I fail, but I don't like it. I hate it. It's like when a horse is running, he fell down, but the horse will not fall down every 2 steps. Otherwise, this horse, he is doing it on purpose. The horse should walk 1,000 steps, 10,000 steps before he fell down again. So it's part of our life that we fell down, and our Lord, he understands that. This is why forgiveness exists. But not a person, he fell down every 2 steps. Obviously, he don't want to walk. He like it. If I go to the bar now, you know, like, okay, I met with a woman, I slept with her, and now the coming 5 days, I'm a good Christian, supposedly. Oh no, that was bad. And then next weekend, I go to the bar again. And next weekend, so between the bars and the bars journey, I'm a good Christian, supposedly. That doesn't work. Obviously, you are a fraud. So we don't want to go and say some people know, some people don't know. Why they don't know? Don't they know about the virgin in the Quran? Don't they know the Quran says even you will have boys in heaven to serve you?
Didn't you see that Zakir Naik say Hobor means male and female? Like,
yeah, well, it's and you see, and this is how stupid the people are. I mean, the Quran says they will not bleed, yet Zakir Naik, he says there is male and female, and nobody put his hand up.
Don't you feel bad for them? Like, they are victims of life.
My friend, this is why I'm here. I'm devoting my life for people like you and them.
Yeah.
I mean, what I can do more? Do you know how many days I stay every day speaking about this garbage? I hate it.
I certainly, I have you on Patreon, so I see like how much you do. I actually wanted to like ask you about something else, but like I see someone want to go like on the stage.
You were able to raise your hand, or somebody invited you?
No, I think the mod added me. I got a notification.
I need to find out what I did. I think it's me who did that. All right.
Yeah, just a rumble in the description box. There's a link for your Discord. It's not working. I wanted to let you know.
Okay, I will repost again. No problem.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe because this is the old video.
Yeah,
I just use a template. Yeah, I use a template. I will fix that. No problem.
It said invalid invite.
Yeah. This is for a previous event I created. It was temporarily event, but this one now, it's always will be the same. Okay, I will go to Patreon and fix it. Thank you for letting me know.
No problem. And like as much as I don't know if you can fix this, but I tried to look for Christian Prince. I couldn't find you on Discord, so I noticed there's no space between Christian and Prince. Maybe if you put a space, but like you know better.
Okay. Well, I don't know it. My name have a space, so I don't know why there's no space.
Yeah, I know the server. Maybe I'm mistaken, but it says Christian.
Yeah,
Prince
it's okay. All right.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Mari ikut Yesus. Mari ke jalan yang benar. Tuhan berkati.